Everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Here.
Mr. Franco.
Here.
Mr. Cabrera.
I'm here. In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, the notice requirements have been satisfied as to the time, place, and date of holding said meeting by posting notice on the bulletin board here in Borough Hall and by mailing and emailing same to the Herald of Cape May County and the Press of Atlantic City on September 24th, 2025. In the event of an emergency, your emergency exit is the door that you came in on your back right or the door just by the American flag. A couple quick announcements before we get started on this meeting. I want to do a sound check. Mr. Kniff, audio, visual, we're good. This meeting's being shown live today here on the borough's Facebook and YouTube channels. If you want to make a public comment, you're more than welcome to dial into the conference line. That number direct is 888-363-4734, and when prompted, you're going to enter the access code 9699020, followed by the pound or the hashtag. In the event you watch the recorded version of this meeting and you want to make a public comment or ask a question, you're more than welcome to email our clerk at clerk@wildwoodcrest.org or phone her at 609-729-8040. In the event that you make a public comment, we're only going to need your name. We will not need your address. If you are making a public comment on the social media channels, those pages are not being monitored live, so you must use the dial-in conference line. Okay, that being said, before we move on to the ordinances, we have a special recognition we all know that a major blizzard hit Wildwood Crest and all of Cape May County and all of New Jersey on February 22nd into February 23rd. I'd like to take a moment and sincerely thank all the municipal departments for their efforts after the February 22nd and 23rd blizzard. These types of storms not only test our infrastructure, but the dedication and the professionalism of the people who serve our community. Throughout this event, our municipal teams work collaboratively, and I say collaboratively. This is probably the storm that I think we've had the most collaboration municipal-wide, and I'm very proud of all of you and our entire staff. And I know our residents do as well. I want to offer special recognition to our Public Works Department. Our Public Works crew were on the road continuously plowing, clearing, and treating the streets, responding to drifting snow, and ensuring emergency access throughout the borough. Their work did not stop when the snow stopped falling. In the days following the storm, they continued snow removals, addressed ice hazard, managed storm-related issues, and restored our public spaces and facilities. In addition to the street operations, Public Works staff ensured that public buildings remained accessible and operational, allowing borough services to continue safely for both employees and for the public. I also want to acknowledge our police department, fire department, emergency management, administration, rescue, and all supporting staff who coordinated communications, monitored conditions, assisted residents, and ensured emergency services were available throughout the storm. These employees are essential workers, and during this blizzard, they once again demonstrated professionalism, teamwork, and a true commitment to the residents of our community, Wildwood Crest. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners and our entire community, I extend our heartfelt thanks for a job well done. Your hard work does not go unnoticed, and Wildwood Crest is safer because of you all. I will say that in all the years I've been sitting in this chair, the number of positive comments received by the public, and if you just look on social media on my posts or emails received or text messages, and I'm sure I speak for the entire governing body, they were very impressed with the way the borough, how fast it was cleaned up, through that storm. I mean, I was out there. The visibility was tough. It was cold. It was nasty. It was one of those storms where it started late in the afternoon and working through the night. If anyone's tried working without any sleep and so forth, it's certainly not easy, nor is it fun. So I wanted to take the opportunity. I want to have all of our men and women of the Public Works Department just come right up on the front and face that way if you can. And I would like to have our Superintendent, Steve Shear, and/or Assistant Superintendent Nick Ebner recognize all of you individually.
Mayor, if I may have a word?
Yes.
You asked me to say something, so thanks, Mayor, governing body, especially the mayor for the 5-minute notice to put a few words together, so really not prepared, but I'll read my snippet that I put together. Thanks for the kind comments and recognizing our efforts. The snow event was quite a challenge, as we all know. Was forecast was changing throughout the course of the week. We started preparing for this storm on the Monday prior to the anticipated arrival sometime over the weekend. Some of our best laid plans, for lack of better terms, were covered in snow. What was initially projected to be a storm of maybe 6 inches quickly ballooned excessively over to 12 inches. By the time we left work on Friday with the preparations already set, we were anticipating 12 inches to be on the ground. We initially had planned to come into work on Sunday around 5 p.m. We all know that the storm arrived much sooner than anticipated. So the initial plan to connect with everybody around 5 p.m. on Sunday turned into a rescheduled call-in. Everyone came in at 4 p.m. to start the snow preparations and removals. So coming in Sunday, I think it's the 23rd, around 4 p.m., after a 20-hour shift ending sometime around lunchtime on Monday, over 20 official inches snow on the ground. We had all the emergency routes cleared, the north and south streets, almost all the east and west streets navigable, and all the emergency buildings and the grounds cleared and accessible for everyone to get into. DPW, for the most part, we try to fly under the radar. We're not looking and seeking attention, but at the same time, we recognize and embrace our role as public servants, and we strive to meet or actually exceed the expectations of our residents and taxpayers in this town. So, for put it in perspective, we received or called to respond to 215 calls over the 3-day period. That was from Sunday when the storm hit into the latter parts of Tuesday. Obviously, people calling about plowed-in driveways. There's a multitude of down wires across the town. And the extra touch that we put on such events is that the cancer patient that calls and said, hey, listen, I need to be in Philadelphia tomorrow morning. This is my 3rd treatment. So we go above and beyond and make that person comfortable and accessible to get to their treatments. I want to thank all the other departments who were involved. We weren't the only one out there working. We worked closely, direct contact with the police department, the fire department, EMS departments, anyone else associated with this town. So I want to thank all those other departments, and I just want to recognize that the men and women of this department, we dove in head first, without hesitation, knowing that when we're called in, it might be a 10-hour shift, it might be a 15-hour shift, it might be a 20-hour shift. Recognizing that, we embrace that role, we put our own lives on hold. So after all the snow stops, we're in the same boat as everyone else, where you have to go home and start shoveling our driveways in order to plow, and if we have plows, we plow them and such. So I just know that it takes a lot. These guys embrace that role, and I want to especially thank them all. So if everyone now would come forward, thank you, governing body, for recognition. Somebody's going to snap a photo?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them. Whee!
You're not in the back. Everybody's 40 in the car.
No, I don't. See if we can. Here. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was sorry, trying to totally back.
Everybody turn to your side.
Brian, can you get us out there?
All good? All good? All good?
Where's my wallet? Took it. Ready to back here.
Do you want to submit those desks more?
On that side.
Wait, this is all going on social media and newspapers, so if anyone's running from the law, you may not want to be in this.
James list.
We're gonna put you in public.
I'm telling you, I'm everywhere. I'm omnipotent. No, omnipotent. Yeah.
Church pew.
Gotta emphasize that right. Gotta emphasize that right.
Ready? I'll take a few. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. All right, thanks.
Good job, man. All right. Enjoy your lunch. This is where we're working. All right, that's 3 minutes.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, guys.
We got it. Carm.
I got you.
You guys. Oh.
Is that too close? Is that too close?
We don't want to be too close.
You want to be on the mayor's side?
I know. Sorry, Ron. You staying there? Is this good? Yeah, back a little. All right.
I got Trina over to Scoop Taylor. Okay. Trina was at Scoop Taylor.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, just to wrap up the storm conversation, so the biggest complaint that I think we all received was when they plow the snow, right? Everybody's parking off street, so if they have off-street parking, you just plowed me in, like you can't get out. But it's that way everywhere, so it's, people don't understand the difference between moving snow and removing snow. We're not removing snow, we're moving snow so public safety can get to where they need to get to, and everybody's on their own when it comes to clearing out their driveways and so forth. So if that's the worst of our problems, and I think we did, very well, during the storm and in future storms. All right, Madam Clerk, are we ready for the ordinances?
We are. First is ordinance 1479 regarding affordable housing.
Motion that ordinance number 1479 be placed on second reading and final passage by title only.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that ordinance number 1479 be placed on second and final reading by title only.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Ordinance 1479 reads as follows. An ordinance of the Borough of Wildwood Crest repealing and replacing Chapter 85, Article 21, Affordable Housing.
Motion that a public hearing now be held on ordinance number 1479.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that a public hearing on ordinance number 1479 now be held.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes. Floor is open for public comment. Ordinance number 1479. Start with anybody here in the audience. We'll go to the conference line. Any public comment? Ordinance number 1479. Hearing none.
Motion that a public hearing on ordinance number 1479 now be closed.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that the public hearing on ordinance number 1479 now be closed.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Motion that ordinance number 1479 be passed on second and final reading and advertised according to law.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that ordinance number 1479 be passed on second and final reading and advertised according to law.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Next, we have ordinance 1480. It is also regarding affordable housing, but for development fees.
Motion that ordinance number 1480 be placed on second reading and final passage by title only.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that ordinance number 1480 be placed on second and final reading by title only.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Ordinance 1480 reads as follows. An ordinance of the Borough of Wildwood Crest repealing and replacing Chapter 85, Article 22, Affordable Housing Development Fees.
Motion that a public hearing now be held on ordinance number 1480.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that a public hearing on ordinance number 1480 now be held.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes. Floor is open for public comment. Ordinance number 1480. Start with anybody here in the audience. Hearing none, we'll go to the conference line. Public comment, ordinance number 1480. Hearing none.
Motion that a public hearing on ordinance 1480 now be closed.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that the public hearing on ordinance number 1480 now be closed.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Motion that ordinance number 1480 be passed on second and final reading and advertised according to law.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that ordinance number 1480 be passed on second and final reading and advertised according to law.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next, we have ordinance 1481, and it reads as follows. An ordinance vacating an unimproved paper street consisting of a portion of Bayview Avenue situate between and abutting Lot 1 in Block 158 and Lot 8 in Block 157, as shown on Sheet 6 of the tax map of the Borough of Wildwood Crest.
Motion that ordinance number 1481 be passed on first reading, advertised according to law, be brought up for second and final reading in public hearing on March 18th, 2026 at 5 p.m.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that ordinance number 1481 be passed on first reading, advertised according to law, be brought up for second and final reading in public hearing on March 18th, 2026 at 5 p.m.
Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next, we have the resolutions. The first is authorizing Borough Engineer work order for Scoop Taylor basketball courts at the not-to-exceed sum $22,000.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing the appointments of Ginny Traber and Pete Gutierrez to the Wildwood Crest Recreation Commission for 3-year terms commencing immediately and expiring March 3rd, 2029.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing appointment of Robert Lloyd, Chief of Police, as Office of Emergency Management Deputy Coordinator.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
That was a yes?
Yes.
Okay. Next is authorizing expenditure for heavy-duty galvanized bike racks under Buy Board Cooperative Purchasing Program for various borough properties to Highland Products Group at the not-to-exceed sum of $9,810 for the Public Works Department.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing award of professional services contract for specialized legal services to Mark Heinzelman of the law firm Lowenstein and Sandler at the not-to-exceed sum of $50,000.
I make the motion.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing award of portable toilets, contract number 2026-002.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing award of contract for landscaping services, Borough Contract Number 2026-001.
I make the motion.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is authorizing the mayor to execute an amended settlement agreement with TNC LLC.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera?
Yes.
Next is approving an amended fourth round Affordable Housing Trust Fund spending plan and requesting program and court approval of the spending plan.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call. Mrs. Fusilaro?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Next is adopting a rehabilitation program manual.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Next is adopting an affordability assistance manual.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Next is adopting an affirmative marketing plan.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Next is authorizing an emergency temporary budget for 2026.
I make the motion.
I will second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Lastly is authorizing an advertisement of a notice to bidders for Centennial Park improvements.
I make the motion.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that the foregoing resolution be adopted. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Motion that all bills properly authorized as submitted be paid.
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that all bills properly authorized as submitted be paid. Roll call, Mrs. Fusilaro.
Yes.
Mr. Franco.
Yes.
Mr. Cabrera.
Yes.
Thank you, Trish.
You are very welcome.
Great, thank you. All right, nothing listed under correspondence. We'll go to our first round of public comments. Before I do that, I'm going to read my parameters for making your public comment. The Open Public Meetings Act requires that a portion of every meeting of a municipal governing body be set aside for public comment on any issue that a member of the public feels may be of concern to the residents of this municipality. To ensure an orderly and efficient meeting and to provide everyone an opportunity to be heard, here are the guidelines. When recognized, please come to the microphone or the lectern and clearly state your name for the record. Again, I do not need your address. All comments and questions should be addressed to the governing body as a whole and not to individual members of staff. Each speaker will be limited to 5 minutes. Speakers may only speak once during this portion. Time cannot be yielded to another speaker. Decorum. Speakers and members of the public are expected to maintain proper decorum and shall civilly make their comments. Personal attacks, obscenity, derogatory or slanderous remarks, and disruptive behavior will not be tolerated. Please do not mention employees or professionals by name. The governing body is not required to respond to questions during the public comment period, but may choose to do so at the end of the session or refer inquiries to appropriate staff for a follow-up at a later date. Comments should relate to any governmental issue affecting this municipality. For those participating remotely, you will be acknowledged by me and must state your name before making comments. The same rules apply. The chair reserves the right to interrupt or terminate a speaker's privilege if decorum is violated or if comments become disruptive or exceed the time limit. I thank you in advance for your cooperation in ensuring a respectful and productive dialogue. I now open the floor for public comments. We'll start with anybody in the audience. Would you like to make a public comment? Okay. Anybody on the conference line would like to make a public comment?
That was lush.
All right, first round of public comments is over.
All right.
We're going to go to, under new business, we have a presentation by our senior advocate, coordinator, wellness guru, Laura Farrell. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Laura Farrell, and I am the Wellness Coordinator for the Borough of Wildwood Crest. We have many programs available specifically for seniors. I want to tell you about our new senior directory, which is featured on our recreation page of our website, wildwoodcrest.org. In this convenient directory, you will find all the information you may be looking for, such as safety programs through the police department and EMS. For example, daily wellness calls or lift assist services. Through Public Works, they offer snow and trash removal. The Beach Patrol has summer beach transport, and the Recreation Department offers senior entertainment, fitness, and social programs. In this senior directory, you will also find links, contacts, and phone numbers to important county social services. I would also like to tell you about our newest program that I think that you're going to like. It's called the Crest Silver Shells. It is a seniors social club. It's offered every Thursday at Crest Pier from noon to 1:30 p.m. We offer recreation activities such as cornhole and basketball, pier walking, air hockey, ping pong, billiards, bingo, beach ball, volleyball, my favorite, board games, cards, light snacks, and more. We will have special lectures from time to time, art lessons, and I may throw in some fitness classes as well. It's a great way to connect with others, make friends, and have fun. It's free and it's available to all. We also have our new senior functional fitness class. This features exercise that improves strength, coordination, balance, and mobility. The exercises replicate daily movements such as squatting and bending and reaching. This class is held at Crest Pier every Wednesday at 11 to 12 o'clock. The cost is $5, but if you purchase a class card, you have additional savings, and then it'll only be $4 a class. Also, I personally lead a 30-minute choreographed walking dance fitness program on Wednesdays called Walking Wednesdays, and that's from 9 to 9:30. It's kind of like a 70s dance party, and it's followed by what I call now the walk and talk. So it's an additional 30 minutes of cardio, and we walk around Crest Pier. We do indoor walking for an additional 30 minutes, and that's all set to music. This is all free. These are free programs. The Walking Wednesdays and the Walk and Talk is free. We also have a new Crest Care card program. We encourage anyone who is artistic to please join forces with the Crest Memorial students to create greeting cards with a message of kindness for seniors who are shut in and need a word of encouragement. This outreach spreads words of compassion to those that need it the most. The Care Card drop box is located at Crest Pier 5800 Ocean Avenue. And I think we currently have about 20 cards in there now. The Wellness Workshop is a chair yoga and meditation class. This meets at Crest Pier every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m., and the class is $5. We have many more programs that we offer at Crest Pier, Joseph Von Savage Pool, and the Crest Arts Pavilion. Lastly, we care about you. You are part of our community, and your well-being matters to us. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, Laura Farrell at 609-523-0202, or stop by the Recreation Center. Come and see me, 5800 Ocean Avenue. There you can pick up a monthly newsletter, a calendar of events, which those two things are also offered online at wildwoodcrest.org on the recreation page. So thank you to the mayor, Team Recreation, and the Wellness Committee for supporting these programs, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
So I'll add some comments. So the borough, some of those programs that Laura mentioned, the borough has had a lot of those programs already in place. So I have to give kudos to all the departments for the collaboration to get it to the point where we're trying to get, like, if you're a senior or you're taking care of a senior, where everything is located in one area, right? So, because you want to call 7 different departments to try to get information. You want to have one area, one resource, i.e. Team Rec and Laura, to, hey, here's what I need, and she can help match it up. I mean, we're going to put the information out there, but one of the things that I realized, as you know, when we were going through the campaign is how much of a request the seniors did make for, hey, what's available? We didn't know about it, so we wanted to make sure that we get the information out in front of everybody. Some new programs that Recreation is offering is being sponsored by a grant through a grant that we've received. And a lot of it is just the creativity that Laura and the rec team is putting together. So it's off and running. We're looking to do maybe a kickoff event at some point, during the summer to launch it. Right now, we're just hoping that we get the information out to our residents. We know we need, residents, our senior residents, a lot of them don't go to social media. A lot of them don't have email, right? So we're going to have to get information at our public buildings. We're going to have to get a flyer or something delivered to their house or mailed to their house. And some of them don't take care of themselves. Other people are taking care of them as well. So it's a bit of a process, but we have to start somewhere. And I hate to say, we had a recent tragedy in the Crest of a senior couple. And I won't get into the details, but it really woke up opened up the eyes of, I think, all of us here in the borough, because when you live, eat, and breathe it, you really don't, sometimes you don't see what needs to happen to help out our constituents. So this is a step in that direction. It's not the end-all, be-all. It's going to be a work in progress, but you have, I think, our municipality, safe to say our municipality and our staff's commitment to ensuring that our senior population is taken care of. And Laura, one question before I get off this horse. What is the definition of a senior? How old do you have to be to
65 or up.
65 or up? So I'm not quite there yet. Oh, good. I was just waiting to see.
They won't card you.
I heard the part about the card, that you had to pay the $5 for the card. But Joe is.
Yeah. Almost.
I don't get a discount at the department stores unless I'm 65, so.
All right. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Laura.
it. Questions for Laura? Anybody?
you.
Before we go?
No,
All right.
fantastic, Laura, thank you.
All right.
Great job.
All right, we already did the Public Works recognition. This is another reminder that the April 22nd, 2026 meeting, if you can mark your calendars, again, it's going to be moved up to April 15th, 2026, to the same time, 5 p.m. And I want to thank Commissioners Franco and Fusilero. That was at my request because I will be on a 30th anniversary cruise, and I would not want to call in on our anniversary cruise. It may be my last anniversary, so I don't want to do that. All right. Last thing under new business is the digitizing of the paper files.
Mayor, yes,
Go ahead.
I brought this one up. So if anybody is familiar, we're having issues with storage. I think if anybody who's been in this building knows that all our paper is starting to become overwhelming. So this was brought to my attention that we could possibly move from the papers to digitize. And I think it's a fantastic idea. Just because of the man hours, it would solve the money savings. I think it would solve as well. And what really kind of put me over was recently there was a fire at the high school. So all their paperwork is actually in their high school. So if that happened here, we have papers dating back to 40, 50 years that historically, I think it's right now we're not in the process of. I think we're just overwhelmed with paperwork. So this would be something that we could, I like to explore, and I'll pass out the benefits for everyone. But I think this is something that Stone Harbor is already implementing. Ocean City already did it, so we're not the first. So I would like to try and figure this one out. This would really benefit, I think, our employees across the board, and save some money, in my opinion. So I don't know if you want to keep this on a business agenda or not, or your opinions on this. I don't know how
Keep
you
it under
feel.
old business?
I'll move it to old.
Yeah, and I think probably, I don't, I mean, from my standpoint, it's sort of starting construction, and so it probably would be a good idea to start somewhere, get our feet wet with it, see how it goes, and then.
Agreed.
Right, we don't have to do the whole municipality. Obviously, the numbers come in, but we could do department.
Right.
You could phase it in.
Piecemeal. Phase it in.
Yeah, phase it in. It's all good.
And I believe this could be a capital expense.
Okay.
So I will have Trish push this out to, I think I may have done that a couple weeks back, but I'll have her
Yep.
resend that if that's all right.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm, from my standpoint, I'm fine with it. So, moving forward, whatever you guys determine to be the best solution for construction.
find the money.
and Planning and zoning.
Yeah, I'll double check
I mean, I
it.
could just speak for, I know Rick, he's back here, he could, they're busting at the seams upstairs, and so I think it would be beneficial for us,
And then the
just
clerk's office
logistically,
next.
in my opinion.
I know,
We're
and then
busting
the
at the
clerk- and
seams
the
'cause we
clerk's
share it.
office could
Yeah,
really
and
We
help.
share that
offices too.
area.
So, I think it's moving it, sooner or later it's gonna happen, I like to get ahead of it. I just see that happening soon, so I like to try
Yeah.
and see if we could get there.
It might also help and assist with the last item that's on our old business items, which is the Borough Hall renovations, because then we wouldn't have to have a whole area, new area dedicated to storage.
Storage.
'Cause
Yeah.
it would be,
And wouldn't it would make it easier to search, like, we're looking for information, you just
Web
do a
search.
search. That would be just like if it's something was codified, it's easier.
So easy.
Instead of going through boxes and paper, you can just search it.
Right. You know,
So,
it's hard
and I don't know
with
how
school.
police side was, that might be a little bit sensitive, but obviously we could phase it in. So I think starting with the construction, that would probably be the most beneficial, in my opinion, right now. And then we could take it from there. Obviously, it's a cost, it is, in my opinion, a little expensive, but it's worth it in the end. I think the savings would be there too, so,
Right.
I'm good? You
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
It's going to old.
thank you.
All right, under old business, Historical Museum, that's on hold. Traffic calming, again, reminder, we did not get the grant, but New Jersey iBank application for Park Boulevard is what's in the hopper, right, Mr. DeMazio? So there'll be some traffic calming on Park Boulevard. Again, that, the tentative plan, for the record, is a phase plan. It's not all of Park Boulevard from Cressy to Rambler. It is Cressy to Sweetbriar, I believe, right? Am I correct in that? First phase is Cressy to Sweetbriar, okay. Back beach excavation, we're still waiting to hear. We have some snow fencing and posts up to capture sand. Curious to know, I know that Mr. Lomax was away, but I'm hoping that we can get some information as to how much sand was accumulated since the project was finished in November. So we got about, what, 3 months into it, 3 to 4 months-ish. See how that came out. I know that they were using Mark's survey, and I think we may have to go back and you guys survey it again just to see what that growth was in that period of time. Dredging?
Fred Metler sent out, I don't know if it crossed your desk, Mayor, I think, and Tony, he did send out a packet end of January, actually, highlighting what our needs are for this project moving forward. So if you can review it again, if possible, just to see, because I think we're at a point where we could take advantage of some money out there to get this thing actually started. DOT seems to be responsive to coming down for a subcommittee meeting, which would be great. Fred has done a great job with this, and so obviously with Francine and all the rest of the members. But I think right now is we could strike while the iron's hot, in my opinion, and get this going. So if you don't mind, I know, Mayor, you gave some feedback with this, and I appreciate it, and that was very helpful. And Tony, if you could maybe dive into this, if you don't mind, I think a group effort with this, because we've really need this. This is going back, and I always forget, this is actually going back from 2015, September of 2015. So you're talking 11 years that this project has been on the old business item, and it's not anywhere close to being finished yet. So that's concerning. So I think all hands on deck, in my opinion, on this would be very beneficial, and I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Washington Seaview beach fall outfalls and capacity. So I know we've got some good information that there's potentially an award coming to Wildwood Crest, but again, that's there's some things that have to happen, I think, at the federal level for that to happen. We answered all the questions that they had of us, so fingers crossed. We're hoping to get some positive news here in the next couple of days. Army Corps and the NJDEP Dune. So there is a meeting on Tuesday for about 2 hours. The first half hour dedicated to, I guess, an on-site beach visit with them. This is to go back and review, the original plan has basically been scrapped. They're using a very small part of that. And the tentative idea is to say, hey, what's causing the problem in North Wildwood for the erosion? They believe that the channel for Hereford Inlet is too skinny. They're planning to widen that so it doesn't choke off their beaches. So they're going to probably get their sand, as it stands right now, potentially from the Hereford Inlet, which is what we've been arguing all along. And majority of that sand will go to North Wildwood for their beach erosion. There is a request, although not be able to be quantified, for a very, very small portion of Wildwood, Wildwood Crest, and potentially Lower Townships beaches to be used, taking sand from the water line, not all the way back to where it originally was in bar areas B and C, but to help move to get some sand down there if in fact that they need it. So we'll have more information on that. There's some other things that were included in the original agreement that we need to revisit. And there's also the idea, and we've asked the question loosely with I'll call it a positive response, is there seems to be some interest to not doing the dune project where they're going to demolish the easterly part of our dune and require the borough to fill in the gaps where the walkways go down through, where the disabled and elderly and those with small children would use to get down to the water on the walkways, and or the beach patrol and rescue and police when they have to come to the back beaches for rescue or emergency purposes. So that's all positive news. So we'll know more Tuesday's that meeting, and we'll be able to report on that at a future meeting. Okay. Borough Hall renovations, we just need to schedule a meeting with everybody, department heads and so forth, and revisit the plans. The plans need to be phased in, scaled back, all that good stuff, but we just need to get some information to the architect so they can start working on this, and we can start planning for some work, hopefully, by 2027. All right. That wraps up any old business. Governing body, have anything under old, new, anything?
I do. So Junior Officials Day is going to be June 3rd. We had a meeting yesterday with the rec department, school, and Tricia, our clerk, and it's all systems go. So all the heads of the departments are going to be hearing from us. We're going to expect you to participate. We have a really great day planned for the kids. I think it's going to be awesome.
Good.
I just want to piggyback what the mayor said about the public works. That goes for every department, police, fire, rescue. They did a fantastic job. Clerk's office, the communication, just like the mayor said, the communication, I've been here 4 years, the communication was excellent. There was a lot of feedback. It touched pretty much every department. I think the only department it didn't touch was tax. But it was fantastic, and so kudos to all our men and women out there doing a great job. And we got hit pretty hard, and those 3 days were difficult for them, but they're on top of it, and the communication was excellent. We keep that moving forward. I think there's our big. We can handle stuff if we keep communicating. So I think that's the bonus. So I say thank you to all of them.
Great. Anything else? That's it. All right, last round of public comments. We'll start with anybody in the audience. Same rules apply. Officer Johnson, you have any public comments?
Just doesn't get old, does it?
Anybody on the conference line have any public comments? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.